Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. I haven't been able to get on all day, so I'm recording this late at night for me. So this may end up being a short one, or at least may end up being my only video of today. My only recording of today. And I am gonna try keep it down. Right, where were we at? We just defeated the sloth, didn't we? So, I'm assuming we came from this way. No?
I have this strange urge to flee.
A drake?
I shall.
I am ready.
Why is a drake doing? What's a drake doing in the circle?
I have never seen one quite so large.
Let's make this quick.
Welcome to us, guys. That's for sure.
Watch out! Try to be merciful.
Thank you, Morrigan, for boosting people's, what's the word for it?
What's next?
Thank you, Morrigan, for saying that, that's for sure. Boosted a bunch of guys, I can't think of the words, it's too late.
My power is yours.
You guys know what I'm probably saying. Trying to say anyway.
Alright, battle it is then. Be careful!
Boosting our ego. That's the bad word.
Of course.
That was quick. Ooh, Pylorax.
I've finished.
Win has a level up. Battle axe with full on inventory. Again? Sure. And you can have in there. That gets us 2 more spaces.
It's done.
Damn it, wrong button. No. Does anyone have a belt on? Yes. No, she doesn't. I suppose that's technically classed as a belt then, from the looks of it. Warden's Oath, restriction my character. Oh, okay. Any armor she can put on, yes. Her one currently gives 6 defense, so no thank you. 12 defense, wow, okay. Any boots? Nope. Are they better? No, they are not. Clearly not better. Are they better than... I suppose, no, I've got armor on. No. Right. Guess let's carry on looting.
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course.
Yes.
Begin the onslaught.
I can't see. What was that sound? Got that.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh, Morgan
Jet-
leveled up too.
It's like you wanted.
Well, that unlocks that, so I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to fully explore this room, this floor. See if we haven't missed anything. Hopefully we haven't. Well, that leads to there, but there are these rooms too. Can't remember if we actually looked in them. I think we may have already. Okie dokie. That means this floor is done. Then. 'Cause this was the start, wasn't it? No. Maybe, I don't know. Right, through this door we go.
Is there someone else?
Cullen!
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
Cullen, don't you recognize me?
Only too well. Ugh, how far they must have delved into my thoughts.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Ugh, enough visions. If anything in you is human, ugh, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages. Getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
You're not going to die, not if I can help it.
Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
You're pretty tense, aren't you? I'm real and I'm here to help you.
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Why have you returned to the tower? How did you survive?
I defeated everything in my way. Now it's Aldrin's turn. Aldred's turn. Not Aldrin. That's Destiny 2 character. Rigo told me what happened. Is it so surprising that I've returned? This was my home.
As it was mine. And look what they've done to it. They deserve to die. Uldred most of all. They caged us like animals. looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and... there was nothing I could do.
Where is Irving and the other mages?
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Uldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them! You don't know what they've become.
We can't just kill them all.
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts. You have to end it now, before it's too late.
I want to save everyone who can possibly be saved.
Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there.
Rather spare Maleficarum than risk harming an innocent.
Thank you. I knew you would make a rational decision.
Rational? How is this rational? Do you understand the danger?
I know full well the dangers of magic, but killing innocents because they might be Maleficarum is not justice. I know you are angry.
You know nothing. I am thinking about the future of the Circle, of Ferelden.
Do not want blood of innocence on my hands.
I am just willing to see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore. But what can I do? As you can see, I am in no position to directly influence your actions, though I would love to deal with the mages myself.
Perhaps I can free you.
Don't waste time on me. Deal with Uldred. If that is what you plan to do, once he is dead, I will be freed.
Yes, everyone will be freed, including the mages.
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
Right. See you in a minute, Cullen.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
Oh, that's not good.
Ah, look what we have here. I remember you. Irving's star pupil. Uldred didn't think much of you then, and I certainly don't see your appeal now.
Well, forgive me if I'm not very impressed.
I suppose one can't be loved universally. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants.
Yep.
Oh, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
I'm sorry. Are you upset I killed your lackeys?
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
nope.
Let's not be hasty.
I pressed down. Whoops.
I'm trying to have a civilized conversation here.
I do not converse with abominations.
Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
How do I...
It's done.
Nothing but a...
Another battle, I see. I shall do it.
Uldred's trying something! Stop him! He's doing something to the mages!
You don't hear Mumsy then.
Yes.
Use the litany!
You forced our hand.
Now you die!
I swear I heard Mumsy. Any loot?
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
I was surprised to see you standing there. But I am glad you have returned. The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
I think I looked around anyway, and I didn't see anything. But I'd like to look around before we leave.
All right, but please hurry. Gregor should be informed of what happened here as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. That poor person there. And them two as well. That's a shame.
Are you ready to leave yet? We should tell the Templars about what went on here.
Yes, we should go now.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
Yeah, I hate stairs too.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
I believe order has been restored to the Circle.
We will rebuild. The Circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it.
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
It had to be done.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
And what will the Templars do?
For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
Ooh.
Here we are. The tower
there was loot
in
behind
disarray. The circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
It was merely coincidence.
From what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
What about the tower? Don't you have to stay here?
We will do what we can for now. But if the Blight spreads, the tower itself will be lost. Stopping the Blight is more important. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This man is brave and good, and capable of great things. If he will accept my help, I will help him accomplish his goals.
I would be honored to have you join me, Wynne.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
I understand. Till we meet again.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
And that is the Mage's Tower complete. Oh, damn it.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yes. No, I'm afraid not. Alright, let's trade. Right. That is worse than mine. That is worse than mine. No one's going to be using that. Ooh, 15 damage. And it has enchantment slots. Very nice. I'll keep an hold of that, I think. Beastman's Dagger. Oh, I could probably give that to Liliana, maybe. That, I probably won't give that to anyone, so goodbye. I'm pretty sure we've got, apart from that, maybe, and that, I think we can, oh, and that, I think we can sell everything else. No, the dog's got the cone around its neck, hasn't it? Do I keep the Templar armor? Yeah, I think I will. He doesn't have any toxin extract. We still need the 4. Ooh. Malachite. Fluorspar. Fluor Spar? I don't know how to pronounce that. Drake Scale I want to keep on me because, well, it's for a quest.
You really killed... I'm sure you need supplies after that.
Let's sell that cap that I just got. All the money will help get us a new thing. Let's talk to Cullen.
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
Gone with who?
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
You want to come fight with us?
It's over. Thank the Maker.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You are very thorough. I'm impressed.
I am quite impressive, yes. The circle will be back to normal in no time.
In no time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes. I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
Farewell. Right. World map. Let's head back to our party camp, shall we? Talk to our followers.
The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm new to the Wardens.
Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon? Or the victims it claims in the meantime?
I disapproved of that. Damn it. Oh well. Let's start with talking to Morrigan, shall we?
I have a thought.
Oh, what's on your mind?
We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. Right. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the circle of magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands.
And you're telling me this now?
It did not occur to me when we were still in the Mage Tower. I wish it had. Truly, Mother has assumed for a long time that the tome was lost forever. I only remembered it now after thinking what treasures might be found in the Circle of Magi's tower now in its condition.
Don't we have the grimoire that she's talking about? And what makes you think these mages still have this book?
Flemeth is a sorceress of legend, is she not? And her grimoire would be more than a mere curiosity to mages that daren't even glance towards the places my mother has walked for eons. No doubt 'tis considered something dangerous, perhaps best locked away somewhere dark, yes? And if not, then at least I know it does not exist. But there is no harm in looking, surely?
And what's in it for me?
My eternal gratitude? At the very least, it shall enable me to help you more. Or were you perhaps looking for some other reward?
My tent does get rather cold. Oh yeah, we can romance people in this, can't we? I'm trying to think who's worth it in this game. I know at the end there's a choice that gets made if you're a male. I'm unsure what happens if you're a female character at that point. I suppose maybe Alistair gets picked instead. It has something to do with the Wardens. What characters are there? There's Morrigan, Liliana Wynn, Severin, Alistair, Sten. I'm drawing a blank. And 2 others that we don't have, I believe. Obviously a dog as well, but we can't. Obviously, that's just wrong. Should we just do Morrigan? Why not?
Then something will have to be done about that sometime.
Very well. If we go back to the tower, I will look for it.
Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it. If not, however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
Flemish Grimoire. New quest. Morrigan has told you about an old tome that was taken from Flemeth a long time ago by a Templar. Morrigan believes it may still be in the Circle of Magi's tower, and wants to look for it. She says it's bound in leather and decorated with a symbol of a leafless tree. We have a black grimoire, don't we? Heavy grimoire bound in black leather. Morrigan would want to take a look at this. Gifts can be sold to a merchant or given to certain party members to influence their approval rating. Okay.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire?
Oh,
when I spoke of it to you, I did not truly hope... This is a most fortuitous event. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Okie dokie. Are you planning to return it to your mother?
Return it? Indeed not. This tome represents the one time any of my mother's secrets were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
I guess we'll have to wait for her to know stuff.
'Tis cold in my tent, all alone.
Then get a thicker blanket. I am gonna have to do that, I think. I'm gonna have... I don't know what the rules are for recordings and whatnot, but I'm gonna have to do that just in case it... Just in case... I don't know. I'm playing the console version, but I don't know what the rules are for that. So that's why not.
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm?
I'll leave that up to you.
Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Yep. I know it's only like splash screens of some stuff, but I don't want to risk it.
I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
Oh, there are stories?
Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess driven by a darker side.
What now?
That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not?
So if I say this will never happen again, no. I can live with that.
Then we should get along marvelously. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Okay. I don't know. I think once we do it once. Do that cutscene once. That should be fine. Can we... Are we able to get... Oh. Not supposed to be that side of the screen. Not gifts. Backpack, that's what I'm trying to find. Got that one. Got that one. Can't do that one yet. Can't get that one yet. So we can get 1, 2... Oh, that backpack depends on our choice in that certain quest. Okay. One available at Bodin when Bodin is at Redcliffe Castle before the final battle. Okay. Ooh. We can get one right now if we spoke to that guy. I think that's where that comes from. But we're way too early for that, I think. I think I might start that DLC before we start the final fight. Gives us time to get followers and whatnot. Right, Sten.
You called.
Why were you imprisoned?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Are you saying you put yourself in that cage?
I know that my failures were my own. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
Sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
Did you believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Callanhad.
Near. Okay, that's not helpful at all. Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
You're very welcome. Yay, we got the approval points back. Right. Alistair.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Pretty sure we've read all them. So, nope. Liana?
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
So it was just a dream. Why say it's a vision?
I have had dreams. This was different somehow. When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Usually when you jump or fall from... I suppose not jump as much. But in your dream when you fall from stuff, that usually jolts you awake. Sometimes. The Blight is the Maker's punishment. Will you defy him?
I don't know. He made this world. He could destroy it. But there is so much worth saving. You're such a pessimist.
Oh, she didn't like that. Damn it. I suppose all that's left to talk to is Wynne.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Are you all right?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
There's still some life left in those old bones, I bet.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
Hey, don't say those things. We still need you.
Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise.
Oh, good.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No. I don't think we have during this playthrough so far. No, the ones in the tower were the first I've ever seen.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me most. Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling, yes.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
Why do you care so much about this anyway?
Because every mage lives with this threat. It is constantly on our minds. Do not trouble yourself, though. This is only an old lady giving voice to her musings.
Okay. Well. What shall we do next? Oh yeah, we've got that as well. He found Flemeth's stone and gave it to Morrigan. She seems quite eager to start studying it, and Maker only knows what she'll learn from it. Cool. Oh yeah, we can go Frostback Mountains now. Should we do that quickly? We'll see if we can survive it this time. Why can I not?
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
Pardon me. Aww. Good, he will fell our enemies with his stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
And you just not smell him. Sure. That's a bit that's a bit harsh, though. Go ahead. He is getting a little rank. Oh, I'm
Excellent.
sorry.
I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Oh. My little Nelly doesn't like her bath time either. Funny thing is, though, she's so tiny she can't get out of it to escape. Alistair.
Yes.
Liliana Morrigan.
Indeed.
What? Okay. Frost. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wrong thing. Oh, looks like we're going to Soldier's Pass. Oh.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Oh, this was the This is the,
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
You asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent my elf to do that. I mean, I sent my helper, Taran. Nice fellow, that, Taran. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I am Chocobos. Pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
What does the control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely. Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told.
Okay.
I hope it works.
I'm gonna take a picture of that because I am probably gonna forget. There we go. And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
The Golem of Only. Okay. Well, I'm going this video here, but I want, if any of you are watching right now, please in the comments put who you want me to romance in the other two games. I've got a fairly good idea who I'd want to in Inquisition, but two I don't really know. In Inquisition, I kind of want to romance, I think I'm going to have to be a female, though. But I want to romance Solus. Because I'm hoping our character is in the next game as well. At some point. Well, our character when we make it, obviously. But for Dragon Age 2, please in the comments say who you want me to romance. If there is any. I think there's one that will make it will be. I don't know whether it'll be really funny or not, but there's one I wouldn't mind to see. So I don't think I've done it before. And it's romancing the mage. If any of you have played it, you'll probably know the mage that I'm on about. But it's a mage that some stuff happens with. But anyways, to whoever's still watching, cheers and till next one.